down.
Going down with the boat. We've been in Bangkok for just over 24 hours, and the first thing that we like to do when we get to a new city is try and get our bearings. And the best way to get your bearings is to go to the place where all the people are. That's why tonight we're heading off to Toi Core Markets. We're here at Toi Core, which is one of the largest markets in Bangkok. It's what people call a dry wet market. So while there's a lot of fresh produce and a lot of fresh food here, rather than being outside on the street, it's inside and it's a bit more organised. The stalls are permanent and there are staff here which take care of the cleaning and look after the place and keep it nice and fresh. This is the sort of place where locals come to do a weekly shop. We're just here to window shop though, to have a look around and maybe try some of this great looking food. Seeing as we're here at one of these massive markets, there is one thing that we've been putting off ever since we got to Asia. Every time we go to a market or anywhere where there's food or anywhere where there's produce, we walk around and there's one thing that you can smell absolutely anywhere, and that is durian. So we picked up 2 pieces of durian, 2 different types. We've gone for a slightly cheaper one and a slightly more expensive one, and this is Gemma's first time trying durian, and it is just as it is. So, Jemma, are you ready?
No.
Give him a go.
I'm gonna try not to touch it.
How do you feel about that?
That's so bizarre. I don't know how I feel. I think I like the flavour. I don't like the texture.
Is it worthy of the name King of the Fruits?
No. Okay, this is not Kyle's first time trying durian.
I've tried
so
this
Kyle,
before, although
what did you think of durian before?
I really didn't like it, but I haven't had it fresh like this before. I've always had it like quite old. So this is fresh, it was just cut right before we bought it, so let's give him a go. It's just so weird. It's like mashed potato.
Yeah!
It's like mashed potato, but it's got like a stinky, fruity flavour to it.
But I think the flavour's quite nice.
We said the bigger one wasn't too bad, so this is the cheaper durian. And Jemma, spoiler alert, has taken a bite, and her reaction was, so see how this goes. Yeah, it tastes like a salt. Also, how do you know when it's done? Has that been eaten? Or is there more?
There's more.
We need to go and throw away the rubbish over at the woman's stall, but I don't want to take over a half-eaten durian because I feel like that might be kind of offensive.
It's kind of been somewhere else.
We'll find another one. How would you rate your overall durian experience?
Okay, so I was just saying to Kyle that the taste is quite, I think I said this already, but the taste is quite nice. The taste is like, it's kind of like a bit orangey, this one, the more expensive one. It's like kind of got orangey, this one's not that smelly. It's quite sweet. It's just the texture I'm finding hard to get past. It's quite potatoey, like mashed potato, custardy, like thick, thick and gloopy. I would say, I'm glad I tried it. And I don't think it's that bad, but I wouldn't get it again.
we are.
And we are on a tour, so we're stopping at the train market and the floating market today. How are you finding the train market, Kyle?
It's really busy. I'm just a shadow, and now I'm a star. Yeah, it's really busy, and I imagine it must be super stressful if you work here and then the train's coming and there's loads of tourists in the way who are intent on getting hit by a train. I'm not sure if you'll see that in the footage, but it is crazy when it comes out. Like, all the stalls go away surprisingly slowly. I thought it would be faster. Yeah, all the stalls go away, everyone tries to find a spot where they can take a photo and also not get hit by a train.
I got pushed to the back. I was like in the shop, so I didn't see much. But yeah, I think the one... sorry, it's really busy. The one in Vietnam was probably a bit better for me.
Yeah, I think the Vietnam one probably a little bit better. It's maybe a must go or an oh no.
An oh no for me.
I think it depends on whether or not you really want to see a train go through the market. It could be a must go, but at the moment it's kind of a bit of an oh no. Also, the market itself, it was sort of billed as more of like a traditional kind of wet market.
A local market.
But it's definitely the same tourist market you've seen everywhere else in Bangkok.
And it's also more expensive. Like, there's some trousers and they're 100 baht when I saw them in Bangkok, and now they're 280 here.
Expensive. And I put my hat back on because if I don't have it on, my forehead will just catch on fire.
But they do have Durian crisps.
Stop 2?
We're going to the floating market.
Woo! And we'll put the name of it here.
So we have to get a long boat to go to the floating market because you can't walk on the water. You know what scares me about this boat?
What?
I didn't see any life jackets.
Yes.
We're going down, we're going down.
We're going down with the boat. Come on, Jemma, I believe in you. Just to clarify something about the floating market, the market itself doesn't actually float. There are stilts that go down into the water that keep everything up and give it the appearance that it's floating. Yeah, that's the one. A little bit. I think something as well that's maybe a little bit disingenuous is you can't really see most of the market unless you pay extra for the longboat. The tour made it sound like it was a little, if you wanted to do the bonus bit, was actually to rent the paddle boat. But there isn't that much you can get to without the paddle boat. So if you want to come and you really want to get into the market to see everything, you do need to pay up the extra 150 or however much it is to see it from the boat as well. Also, I think that Bangkok is kind of, well, everything we read said that the floating market and the train market are both part of Bangkok, but actually they're not. They're quite a way outside the city in their own little villages, so do keep that in mind as well. Man, that toilet sounds like it's bopping. So just to clarify something about the floating market. So we're here at